Alright, here we are, episode 45. Straight from the last game. About to keep the games going. And we got Toronto. See what we can do with Toronto. Keep Big Zoob in the starting lineup.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
OG Anunoby just got traded to the Knicks. Him and Precious and I think somebody else and pick something like that. Yeah, we good. All right, let's work.
Let's get this win, MP.
All right, audio, video. Stick with me now. Stick with me.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Schroeder, Paul George missing from long range. Pass to Anunoby.
Oh.
Count that.
And can't do much else.
Throw you like that.
Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this crowd last season.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Oh, G8, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now here's Knight. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Zubats jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Schroeder, one of those guys who likes to change speeds on the floor and uses it to great effectiveness.
Covington, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Knight for three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Raptors are going 2-3 here to start off the game. Back to Siakam. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Pirtle sets the pick for Schroeder. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got 5.
And Schroeder just one of those guys with his speed extremely difficult to guard. He gets the screen, uses the quickness, advantage Dennis Schroeder.
Now here is Knight. Last game out he had 14. Covington a screen on Anunoby. And here's George for three. And the Clippers miss again.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Pass to Anunoby. George against Barnes. And good that time.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Clippers trail by 8. Now Knight, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's a screen by Covington. They need this. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Siakam against Covington. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is long. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles from 17 feet out. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Barnes finds Siakam. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Look at the Lakers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Get to the spot.
Here's Knight. Scoreless thus far. George against Anunoby. Out tonight. George gets a screen from Knight. Launches it. George, no good. Toronto leading by 5. Siakam outside. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Takes it out to Siakam. Misses the 3. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this
Yeah, Rocco.
Covington with the bucket.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
Barnes outside. Pass to Schroeder. Overnight. And it's Schroeder missing. LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Knight against Schroeder. Passes to George. And here's Leonard from 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Good enough.
And here's Schroeder. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers.
Tip.
Gets it over
Oh.
to Schroeder.
Woo.
Misses, and the dry spell continues. Now, here is Knight. Here's the dish to Leonard. Back to Knight. Covington passes to George. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
Amen.
And here's Leonard from 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Phoenix.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
That one doesn't go. The Clippers trail. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Outside Leonard for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's a timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I see the coaches.
All right, what happens when they go to the bench? We start losing.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Paul George.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Siakam finds Achua. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter, setting the floor for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful to the Los Angeles Clippers.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Dishes to Schroeder.
Necessary.
Back to Siakam. This one for three. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Knight. Outside Westbrook.
Okay, we're not running it.
Back to Knight. On the wing, George. The 3. Outside for Martin. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Here's Schroeder. He has 7. Here's Siakam. Martin with the block. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Prophet in this game against Phoenix was outstanding. He scored 14 points and his passing was a cut above with a ton of assists on the night. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
So for the Clippers, Robert Covington comes in for Martin. And it's Kawhi and Leonard in for George. And then for Toronto, Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Here's Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for McDaniels. Here's Anunoby. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Knight dishes to Westbrook. Launches a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Boucher. Back to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half.
Oh my God.
Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Schroeder against Knight. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Oh, good on the triple.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Schroeder looking around.
Like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Boy! The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard, that's for 2. And the Clippers miss again. Toronto leading by 9. Anunoby finds Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Leonard. Barnes against Leonard. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Boucher sets a screen for Schroeder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Knight dishes to Leonard. Covington a screen on Barnes. Ball's knocked loose.
Head to the party.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Pirtle's got his first bucket of the night.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Covington setting the pick for Knight.
Dribble, corner pocket.
Leonard trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 9.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's the Toronto Raptor go.
All right, we back. All right, this worked.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component.
Oh, come on, what you doing?
A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Knight in at the point guard position. It's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Staying strong when dealing with that contact. Nice work from PG.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to Zubac.
They just
Knight looking
destroyed
for an
that.
opening. Pass to
Okay,
Leonard.
turbo.
Takes a 3.
Stop leaving him.
Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Shots good by Siakam.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
George against Anunoby.
Oh my God.
Outside Knight, beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes
Oh God.
up and in on the layup. And it's 6 points for Scotty Barnes.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Down low. Shot clock at 5.
Pull it.
Here's George.
Okay.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Siakam inside. Covington's there.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And this tonight has been high.
Call him for the ball. Right? He's gonna get behind
The
it.
consistency of Paul George year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is. And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit 3-point shots. It's a lot of complimentary stuff.
Siakam finds Pirtle. Good ball movement.
Oh yeah.
Leonard with the steal.
Push. No way.
Good D by Siakam. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the Raptors miss again. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard looking around. The shot by George, wide open. That ball, nice speed that time from Leonard.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the
We'll take it.
offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game
Big Zoo.
Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you.
How about Coach?
Toronto calls timeout. Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Fourth, Scotty Barnes.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers, almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Oh yeah, good block, boy.
Set back by Leonard.
One of the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Why Leonard getting all of that one.
Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Right side, Knight.
What just happened?
Outside.
Trey ball. Ah!
3 off the mark. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Almost
This is into Barnes. Siakam outside. Riddle with this screen on Leonard.
There you go. Yeah.
Siakam inside the three-point.
Good recover.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's George on the wing, covered by Barnes. Knight passes to Westbrook.
Got me. Play.
Outside.
Dribble.
Kicks up a 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for George. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Chris Boucher subbed in for Pascal Siakam.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Knight with it. Nothing on the board. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Barnes kicks it over to Schroeder. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game.
Oh, you should have kept that. No, maybe not.
Schroeder. A three-pointer off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here we go. Oh, come on.
Trail by 4.
Oh, shit.
Outside from past the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. And
yes, let's go, bro.
It's the Clippers from deep.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Schroeder kicks to Boucher. Pass to Ananobi. 1:04 left in the third quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter. The pass to Plumlee. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell.
Norman.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Let's focus on
Knight against Schroeder. 35 seconds left in the third. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Knight still without a basket. Plumlee with a screen on Barnes. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Have to give some credit to the defense by Schroeder there, making that attempt as difficult and uncomfortable as he possibly could.
The third quarter comes to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
It's time for the fourth quarter, fans. Get up out of your seats and make some noise.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors.
Otto Porter.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Knight dishes to Westbrook. Outside Knight, back to Westbrook. Here's the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Poeltl. Porter is out there with Jalen McDaniels. And it's Boucher in at the three spot. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And here's the three. And the Clippers miss again. Raptors trail by 4. Siakam finds Porter.
Oh my God, there we go.
And here's Boucher. Pass to
Nice.
Poeltl. Over Plumlee. Makes the Johnny from the left block.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. George looking over the floor. Passes it to Knight. No one near him. Siakam pulls it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
They grab their own miss. Poeltl. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
No, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
In the corner, it's Boucher. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Poeltl top of the key. Over Plumlee. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Martin with the screen for George. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 5. Siakam outside. He kicks to Poeltl, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Nets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Martin. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. Raptors also changing it up. Barnes is checked in for Chris Boucher.
Yeah.
OG Anunoby comes in for McDaniels. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Schroeder outside. Back to Anunoby. Fires the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Barnes.
Good pass.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice play, George, creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
Siakam outside. To end the drought, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Zubac, a screen on Schroeder. Knight kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. From deep three-point territory. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Toronto ball.
Raptors trail by 7.
Oh, yeah, we'll take that.
And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And the pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Knight. Here's Schroeder.
Rebound!
Here's Pirtle.
God!
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the door.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Knight. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac, a screen on Schroeder. Knight for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes looking around.
Get in front of him. Oh, yeah, this
Got a
steal.
piece of it. Leonard with the steal. George against Barnes. Knight passes to George. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. .115 left in the game.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Tell him I said bring his ass.
Pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Oh, Anunoby in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
And so they foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's stolen by Schroeder.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
Trying to make a skip pass.
First free throw
Right there.
is good.
Chest pass, not even a chest pass. Right with the defender right on me in the double.
Has the balance. PG is a good bet to deliver.
Of course. Of course.
And that was an important free throw. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Siakam inside. He's covered by Leonard. They get the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ball.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 4.
Not the best
11
game.
seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
But I'm gonna take the
Then
W
hope
and
for some
WC.
missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Three-pointer. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They didn't make it easy
They're the
for
W.
themselves or their fans. But
All right, we at 34, 523. We get A minus. We get 1063. 35, 586. Who we got next?
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
It's the Grizzlies game next. I'm gonna save that for next episode. Key game. All right, y'all. See y'all next episode.